Hello everyone, welcome back to Inscryption, where we continue our mysterious voyage through this strange hut and our attempts to escape it. Last time we found the old wolf, the stunted wolf, and now the portraits of many of our friends are changing in strange ways. Don't really know what that's about. We don't have the fancy magic eye any longer, and this run we are looking for a squirrel and a rattler for the painting. So, we will hop on to our first card selection. Early on, we probably just want some good stats more than anything else. So I think an elk fawn will be fine. Then we can get a totem. We have a full set of gear already, or we can boost someone up. I think we'll take an early totem because we don't currently have one. So we have a squirrel head. Then we get to pick a body. I think stuff. Trinket bearer. When a card bearing this sigil is played, you will receive a random item as long as you have less than 3. That seems incredibly good because we can just kind of spam through all of our tools, which is going to make things a lot easier for us. Then we have a fight. We get a squirrel that contains some stuff and some of our friends. Right, we have a fishhook, a squirrel, and a knife. Now we've been told each run will only get one squirrel. And the knife is like an auto win, so I want to save that for an emergency kind of moment. Otherwise, I think we're going to be alright. These guys have 2-1. For a 1-3 we can trade, that won't be a problem. And we might as well pull this squirrel out. Put it down. Oh look, another squirrel. I should have played the other squirrel before I played the first squirrel, because we could have gotten 2 free things, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world. What do we have? An elk, bait, or fawn in our deck, and something else. Stinkbug, I guess. Let's play the squirrel. Then we get a frozen opossum. I think that will be fine. We basically get to have a developed choice of what we would like by replaying stuff over and over. But the first one goes our way. Then this is the trapper with the pelts, I think. Pelts are the finest. We have 1 for free. We don't have enough gold to take anything else. Whilst we're thinking about that, though, we've already taken gold teeth, so that's done. Alright, a bag of stuff we definitely don't need because we've got heaps of squirrels that are going to keep generating things for us. So we are picking something to sacrifice first. At the end of this owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed. A card bearing this sigil will grow to a more powerful form, so regardless of what creature has that, they'll become more powerful. So we could put it on the pelt, that we can actually fight with it. But this guy says he'll go, so we'll do that. Another sigil, hooray. Then another fight. Carry on. Yep. Simple stuff. We've got a couple of coyotes. Still don't know how I want to pronounce that one in my head. Let's take a frozen opossum. That is free to play. And then we'll go squirrel, which will give us something. We get some pliers. Then we will sacrifice the squirrel for our super powerful stoat. And we'll stick the rabbit pelt in the way of the thing that can attack us next turn. I'm happy with this selection of tools, so we will just play cards for stats. You found the stunted wolf. I have seen this play out enough times to know that a plan is in motion. Make haste. Alright, I will try. A simple victory there. Now, this is selling the pelt, right? I think. I'm anticipating some extraordinary pelts. We got the rabbit pelt for free. We can take any of this stuff. What do I fancy? Magpie. When a card bearing this sigil is played, you may search your deck for any card and take it into your hand. I like that because we never get deck thinning. Right, we get a bag, but we have enough stuff, so we should get a pack rat. Now the pack rat has the same thing that our squirrels currently have, so we're just going to have an overabundance of stuff. Tree, sparrow, sparrow. Question is it worth cycling out the pliers to look for something better? Because what would that better thing be? And whichever turn we decide to play the pliers, we'll basically always have a squirrel available to us, so it doesn't seem so pertinent. Total misplay. Sure thing, buddy. Right, they get more powerful. We take a squirrel. Squirrel creates a pack rat. Oh, we need 2 for that. Damn. Okay, bullfrog it is. Which actually defends against the sparrow because it can leap. Right, we are falling behind slightly, so let's use the pliers. My favourite bit. It still makes me feel weird slightly inside. Then we'll play a squirrel. That gets us a fan. Let's make everyone fly this turn. Then we will summon the pack rat. That gets us some scissors. Use this, you may cut up one of your adversary's cards, it is destroyed. Awesome. So a flying creature attacks another flying creature, that's good to know. Don't think we'd actually seen that occur yet. They concede. So we can take the golden feather. We were clearly too powerful. Selecting another card. If we take a magpie or a bullfrog, we can hand them over to the mushroom people later. What was it we were looking for from the painting? Let's go check. We cannot check right now. I don't think it was any of these. I don't think we need a second magpie. Tank, easy choice. The other thing we want is a rattler. Right, another sack. We still have enough stuff. Are we going to get another pack rat? Alright, we don't get a choice to not take it, it seems. But then we come to the prospector. We get a smoke. Greater smoke. The trees closed in tight around you, creating an impenetrable brush. The only way out was forward, and the hobbled shape of a man stood that way. Got any gold in that there skull? Let me crack it open and take a look. Prospector boss, again. So the pack mule is the easy way through here. We will play smoke just because we can. We will play a squirrel. Then we will get that guy out. Good start. Right, we want to win with as few things on our side as possible so that fewer rocks are created. But I don't know how we're going to do that efficiently, really. Can we just cut up the pack mule? You can't cut this, it's too thick. Interesting. Well, we've made our choice, we'll live with it. We get a boulder. That wolf is going to grow stronger. Nothing we can actually do about it, though, I don't think. But we are about to win, or at least take out one candle when we attack right now. He destroys all of our great stuff. Pack mule still in play. Hold another squirrel because we can go squirrel, squirrel, pack rat, but we can't attack through any of this stuff right now. There's tank. Tank is a great sight to see. There's a 3/7 with flying. Let's stick the boulder down there. Again, should have done that before I played the squirrel, but that's fine. And I think we win with this attack. Good stuff. Reignite. Perhaps one of these will entice us. The Douse, a Gek, or Child 13. Never did get to play Child 13 last time. Go on then. With the sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. A moment. A hideous swarm of insects gathered around you. Reptiles slipped and slithered around your feet. You were now engulfed by the wetlands. Right, let's take the cave. Haven't done one of those in a while. Trial of Blood. Draw 3 cards, must cost at least 4 blood to pass. A Trial of Wisdom. Drawn 3 cards must have at least 3 sigils among them. Trial of Power, they must have at least 4 attack power. We have basically all sigils. This guy has 2. This guy has 2. So I think sigils is like a really safe bet. There's 1. There's 2. There's 4. 1 from the pack rat, 1 from the pack rat, 2 from the stoat. The trial was passed. An adder, a rattler, or a pronghorn. We need a rattler for our painting. So again, let's triple check that. squirrel, rattler on the right hand side. Then let's get rid of something so it becomes easier to draw our rattler. Honestly, I think 2 pack rats might be slightly excessive. Let me get a bone boon. Then we want combat, really. I think this is a special combat. They're going to be lowering all of our attack stats, which is less fun. There's our squirrel. And there's our rattler. That's good. Right. Kingfisher, Kingfisher doing 1. And they're lowering our attack values. So we currently only have 2 bits of equipment, so we can play a squirrel. We get a fan. Then we can kill the squirrel for child 13. We can keep playing with that over and over again. Many lives. Ooh. Then magpie and rattler we can't play yet, but we will. Let's take a squirrel. Do I want to play any of this stuff? I don't think so. So we'll play the squirrel. Then we'll sacrifice these 2 for the magpie. And we get to add 1 thing to our hand. If we take tank, there'll still be a 2/7. I biffed it. I wanted to get rid of the magpie because we want these 2 slots to be open for the other 2 types of creature. But now we're going to be too efficient. So our tank can now never be killed, which is unideal for the purposes of what we need it for. Don't have any way of getting rid of that kingfisher. Oh, but what we can do... Yeah, we can do this. Oh, no! No! The rattler and the squirrel are the wrong way round. I'm so dumb. Alright, I've given up some prime opportunity there. Alas, we meet again. We do indeed, my friend. I must trust you. So we're doing 5. There's no way I can move my rattler across. can play that with bone tokens. And I think we win. I'm just mad that I completely screwed up the Rattler Squirrel progression. But that's fine, it's not the end of the world. Raven Egg, Bullfrog, Cockroach. Don't really love any of it. Kaminsky. Sharp Quills. Once this card bearing the sigil is struck, the striker is then dealt a single point of damage. And once a card bearing this sigil is struck, Sharp Quills Guardian. When an opposing creature is placed opposite an empty space, this one will always move into that empty space. For 1 bone, I'll take that. And we've got the Myconoids. Did you bring us 2 of the same? I would like to experiment. No copies. They can take 1. Give me another Rattler. That way we have 2 chances at that. And if we draw the Magpie, we can of course search out the Rattler. Excellent. Right. So we're going to do Squirrel. Tank there. Then we just need to make a bunch of bone tokens. Although we'll probably win before that even happens. Unless we sacrifice tank for the stoat just to slow our own progression down. No, but then he moves across. I guess he can get killed, that'll be fine. Now he's a 2/5. We want squirrels just so that we can make tokens. Is that 6? I can't tell. We need more for that. So, squirrel. Defend that tile there. We don't lose. We take another squirrel. Then we do squirrel here. Rattler there. Everything goes fuzzy, which means we've done the painting part. Then we need to worry about the winning part. You're going to kill that. Oh, interesting. This. Oh no, that. Yeah, the Rattler is a 3/1. I thought this was a different art, but of course it's just not have the 6 bones in the corner. So we need to attack swiftly now. We could steal something from them. Spider. Doesn't do anything. When a card bearing this soul damages, yes, so it's only when it damages, not when it is damaged. There's not really anything good to try and steal from them, is there? But if we don't, we're going to take even more damage, so... Give me this guy. Magpie is a 1/1, search 1. Tell you what then. Sacrifice the adder for the Magpie. And then give me the stink bug. We play that there. That goes to 0. It can't kill us anymore. The fight swings slightly in our favour, I think. Give me a squirrel. We can play the squirrel. That will defend us on this line and create something. We get a bunch of bone tokens. Right. So we're going to lose this turn unless we can defend ourselves. If we draw something worth bone tokens, we don't. We can't play this. We could just play the dagger and win and lose. We could trade basically the dagger for one candle. But I think losing one piece of our candle is a better cost to play than losing our dagger. So we just have to concede this one, I think. Can't play either of these guys. But we made progress on the painting, so we did get something out of that. It's another candle. Right, I'm gonna pick that up after we get to the next boss. For now, pick a card, any card. Give us Slitter. Then let's make something more powerful. It's 1 bite. I'm going to put Slitter in because they attack 2 things. Keep right there, said one survivor. The creature could become more powerful, but the survivors looked hungrier by the second. No, I'm taking my card. One day we will push our luck a lot, but today's not that day. Right, we've got a few more encounters, then the final boss at the end. Right, I don't care about the bone tokens as much, so put those in play, then we'll play this squirrel. That gives us a boulder. Not really that sold on a boulder either, really. But then we can play Kaminsky. Then we can sacrifice the 2 of them for a magpie. Magpie gets us tank. Kill the magpie for the tank. Tank's going to do a bunch of damage. Then we will get rid of this boulder that I don't really want that much. Play another squirrel to draw a different equipment. And then we win. No, they defend. Of course they do. They were flying. In any case, I don't think we need 2 of those. Scissors is great. Swap that for there. There's the win we wanted and expected. Pick a card, any card. Give me a skink. Then let's give that skink power to someone else. So we can't do it on the guy who's already got 2 extra. Let's do Kaminsky, because Kaminsky will move out of the way. We'll move into the way of something, and then move out of the way of something, so we get 2 double defenses with that, perhaps. And then the angler. There he is. Here, fish, fish, fish. Obviously, start with his squirrel. Squirrel for bullfrog, simple enough. Let me take 1 back. Now they are targeting our bullfrog. So we will give them a squirrel. And we'll leave that as is, then we'll take another squirrel and trade for one of these guys in a moment, I think. Oh, they're planning on taking the bullfrog, that's fine. So, play another squirrel. Squirrels trade out for a magpie. Magpie fetches. Slitter. And they're going to take the magpie. I'd rather they take the magpie than Slitter, so we'll end there. Then do that. At the end of the next turn, they'll take Slitter, but before then, we should be fine because we will win. So we'll take a squirrel for our hand, and then just end our turn, and I think we win, or at least the first candle. Go fish is absolutely fine for me. We'll take another squirrel, then go squirrel, squirrel, pack rat, speed run. All right. Perhaps one of these will entice us. Perhaps they will. Strange Lava, Gek, and Mantis God. Give me a Strange Lava. I haven't seen what it turns into yet. Shaken, but with a newfound resolve, you move past where the angler now lay. Let me think. The beauty of the falling snow could not distract you from the chill in your bones. Your body quaked in a futile attempt to maintain warmth. You had finally reached the snow line. Alright, that's where we're going to end things for today. Next time we will check out the oil painting again and then see if we can't progress to beat this boss. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.